Seniors. These are 3 foods you should never reheat, and 3 you must reheat. Discover how small daily choices can create big changes with these essential health tips for older adults. In this guide, we will reveal the hidden dangers of reheating certain foods and highlight which ones actually become more beneficial when reheated properly, whether you are caring for yourself or a loved one. These senior health tips offer practical advice to support digestion, circulation, memory, and energy. Learn how to avoid common kitchen mistakes that may impact your long-term health. These tips are grounded in science, backed by decades of research, and designed specifically for adults over 65. If you are ready to age with health and clarity, do not miss these life-changing senior health habits. Because every bite truly matters. Make your health a priority today with these simple and smart eating tips for seniors. 1. Oatmeal. There are peaceful mornings when you wake up. Look at the sunlight gently passing through the window and simply want to begin your day slowly. For many middle-aged and older adults, that moment is a time to recharge with calm and intention. A warm bowl of oatmeal in the morning is not just a meal, but a caring ritual for your health. Interestingly, when cooked, cooled, and then reheated properly, oatmeal not only retains its nutrients, but also creates a type of resistant starch. This is a kind of starch that is not digested in the small intestine. Instead, it travels to the colon and feeds the good bacteria there, helping improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and stabilize blood sugar. For seniors, this brings many benefits, as the digestive system slows down with age and blood sugar regulation becomes less efficient. Eating reheated oatmeal can provide steady energy throughout the morning. It prevents fatigue or sudden drops in blood sugar. Oatmeal also contains soluble fiber called beta-glucan, which helps lower bad cholesterol, supports heart health, and reduces the risk of coronary artery disease. Oatmeal is also very easy to customize. You can sprinkle a bit of cinnamon, add some chopped walnuts, or fresh blueberries to enhance flavor and add antioxidants. These compounds help slow cellular aging, support memory, and boost immunity. On chilly days, a warm bowl of oatmeal also offers gentle emotional comfort. A quiet reminder that you are taking care of yourself one small choice at a time. A viewer named Alan, age 72, shared that after watching our video, he began adding oatmeal to his daily breakfast and felt more emotionally balanced, had better digestion, and after just 3 months, his doctor reported a significant improvement in his cholesterol levels. While we cannot say oatmeal did all the work, it is clear that small, consistent changes can have a big impact over time. Reheating oatmeal properly is very simple. Just use a small pot or a microwave. Add a bit of water or plant-based milk to keep the texture moist. Avoid reheating at too high a temperature, which can break down the fiber. And if you do not enjoy eating large breakfasts, even a few spoonfuls are enough to gently wake up your digestive system for the day ahead. If you are looking for a breakfast that is healthy, easy to prepare, and age-friendly, try starting tomorrow with a reheated portion of oatmeal from the day before. And ask yourself this: what is the next food that can warm your body and soothe your joints? 2. Vegetable soup. In the late afternoon, when the sunlight begins to soften and your body starts to feel tired, there is nothing more soothing and healing than a warm bowl of vegetable soup. For older adults, this is not just a dish. It is a gentle medicine for the immune system, joints, and even the soul. Vegetable soup is made from fresh ingredients like carrots, celery, onions, sweet potatoes, leafy greens, and herbs such as cilantro, turmeric, or garlic. But the real value comes when the soup is cooled and then reheated the next day. This process not only preserves its nutrients, but actually makes the soup more flavorful and easier to absorb. The reason is that after cooking, The plant-based components in the soup continue to break down slightly as it cools, releasing more vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants into the broth. When you reheat it, you are drinking a rich essence of vegetables, a broth full of electrolytes, anti-inflammatory compounds, and natural digestive support. This is especially important for older adults, as the immune system weakens with age and the risk of inflammation, joint pain, or colds becomes higher. Another benefit of vegetable soup is its flexibility. You can add fresh turmeric to reduce inflammation, garlic to fight bacteria, or parsley to boost iron and vitamin C for those with high blood pressure or arthritis. These soups can be delicious and nutritious even without added salt or oil. This means the body is gently nourished without burdening the liver, kidneys, or circulatory system. Vegetable soup is also perfect for days when you have no appetite. As we age, the sensation of hunger may become weaker, but the need for nutrition does not change. A small bowl of warm, easy to swallow, nutrient-rich soup helps maintain energy and prevents weakness. Also, the warmth of the soup helps dilate small blood vessels, improving circulation to your hands and feet, and helping you sleep better at night. The story of Ms. Mai, a 68-year-old viewer, is a beautiful example. She shared that after losing her husband, she no longer felt motivated to cook for herself, but thanks to advice from one of our previous videos, she began making a small pot of soup each weekend, dividing it into portions and storing them in the fridge. Every afternoon, she would reheat a bowl and eat slowly by the window. Not only did her physical health improve, but her mood also became more stable. Each spoonful of soup brings back a bit of warmth from days gone by. She wrote, "So if you are living alone, or simply need something gentle and healthy to get through a tired day, do not overlook vegetable soup when reheated properly. It is more than just food. It becomes an act of self-care, a reminder that you are still listening to and loving your body, day by day." Now, if you are wondering whether there is another dish that can quietly support your heart and muscles each day, keep watching, because the next one is very familiar, but often underestimated in the kitchens of older adults. 3. Brown rice. Among the familiar foods in the kitchen, brown rice often sits quietly in a corner, humble and unassuming, but do not let its simple appearance fool you. When properly reheated, brown rice becomes a solid foundation for health, especially for those over the age of 60. It not only supports heart function, but also aids digestion, stabilizes energy, and helps keep each step steady and strong. What sets brown rice apart is the fact that its outer bran and germ layers are preserved after milling. Unlike white rice, which has these parts removed, just 100 grams of cooked brown rice contains about 8 grams of fiber, 43 milligrams of magnesium, and B vitamins like B1 and B3, as well as selenium, a natural antioxidant that helps slow the aging of cells. But something special happens when brown rice is cooked, cooled, and then reheated. During this process, some of the starch in the rice turns into resistant starch, similar to what happens with oatmeal. This type of starch is not fully broken down in the small intestine. Instead, it moves to the colon and feeds the good bacteria there. As a result, it strengthens the digestive system, reduces inflammation in the gut, and helps stabilize blood sugar levels. For seniors managing diabetes, this is a major advantage. Reheating brown rice properly by steaming it gently or adding a bit of water and warming it slowly in a pot allows the body to absorb energy more gradually. This reduces the risk of fatigue after meals and helps maintain alertness throughout the day. Many people also overlook the role of magnesium in brown rice. This mineral is essential for muscle relaxation, reducing nighttime cramps, and improving sleep quality. These are all common concerns among older adults. If you often wake up at night with leg cramps or have trouble sleeping due to muscle tension, Adding brown rice to your evening meal might be a simple but effective solution. Miss Man Hong, a 71-year-old retired doctor, once shared that after a hospital visit due to low potassium and muscle spasms, she changed her diet. She cut back on white rice and replaced it with brown rice, cooking it ahead of time and gently steaming it again each evening. After just 2 weeks, her sleep quality improved significantly. Her knee pain eased, and she woke up feeling lighter and more refreshed. For her, every bowl of brown rice was an investment in the next day. In addition, brown rice is very versatile. You can mix it with lentils, steamed vegetables, a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil, or a sprinkle of roasted sesame seeds to add flavor while keeping the health benefits for those who no longer have the energy or time to cook complex meals. Reheated brown rice becomes a smart choice. It saves time while steadily nourishing the body. Perhaps the most meaningful thing is the feeling of warmth and comfort when you open the rice cooker and smell the gentle aroma of freshly steamed brown rice. It is not just a meal, it is a reminder that even as we age, our bodies can still be nurtured and cared for with the simplest of things. Eggs. Eggs have long been seen as a symbol of simplicity, balance, and rich nutrition. They appear on the plates of many generations. From children's breakfasts to soft, easy-to-digest dishes for the elderly, no one denies the importance of eggs for health. Especially for older adults, eggs provide high-quality protein and support brain function through their rich content of choline and vitamin D. However, behind their harmless appearance, eggs can become a hidden danger if reheated carelessly. When eggs are first cooked, boiled, fried, or scrambled, the proteins inside change into a form that is easier for the body to digest. But if you place eggs in the refrigerator and reheat them the next day, especially using a microwave or hot pan, those same proteins undergo another transformation. This time, they become harder for the older digestive system to process. This does not just cause bloating, stomach discomfort, or mild nausea. Reheated eggs, particularly those cooked with oil, butter, or cheese, can also produce oxidized compounds. When the fats in eggs are reheated at high temperatures, the cholesterol in the yolk is more likely to oxidize. These unstable molecules can trigger inflammation in the body, a dangerous issue for people with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or heart disease. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that oxidized cholesterol from reheated eggs can damage blood vessels and promote plaque buildup in the arteries, while younger bodies may still be able to repair this damage. People over 60 often have a weaker circulatory system and reduced anti-inflammatory capacity. As a result, the harm can be longer lasting and harder to detect. The risks do not stop at heart health. Improperly reheated eggs may also affect brain function. Some compounds that form during reheating can interfere with choline metabolism. Choline is a key nutrient for maintaining memory and mental clarity. Many seniors have reported that after eating leftover eggs, they feel tired, slow, or mentally foggy, but do not understand why. A retired doctor named Mr. Fuck once shared that he used to cook multiple eggs in the morning and save some for the next day for convenience, but after watching a video that explained how reheating eggs could affect the heart and brain, he decided to only eat freshly cooked eggs. He was surprised to find that he felt lighter, slept better, and no longer experienced the sluggish feeling he used to have after breakfast. So the advice for you is simple. Enjoy eggs right after cooking, whether boiled, scrambled, or softly poached. Fresh eggs are the best choice for digestion, heart health, and brain function. If you have already cooked the eggs in advance, eat them cold or reheat them very gently. Avoid high heat. Avoid long microwave use. And do not reheat them multiple times. Sometimes, The convenience we seek comes at the cost of long-lasting fatigue, and if you think eggs are the last food to be cautious with, think again, because the next item, one that many older adults still reheat every day, is a dish that seems safe and brings back family memories, but it can quietly harm your heart, nerves, and memory. 3. White potatoes. White potatoes are one of those comforting foods deeply connected to childhood memories and warm family meals, from creamy mashed potatoes served at weekend dinners to crispy fries loved by children. Potatoes offer a sense of warmth, familiarity, and satisfaction. However, for older adults, especially those concerned about heart health, blood circulation, blood pressure, and brain function, reheating this food can silently turn it from a source of comfort into a hidden threat. First, white potatoes already rank high on the glycemic index. This means they are quickly broken down into sugar in the bloodstream. For older individuals whose ability to regulate blood sugar has weakened with age, eating potatoes, especially when reheated, can lead to a sudden spike in blood sugar after meals. This often results in fatigue, dizziness, or a crash in energy levels without a clear explanation. But the greater danger lies in how the structure of starch in potatoes changes after being cooked, cooled, and then reheated. Initially, when potatoes are freshly cooked, their starch is easier to digest. However, if the potatoes are cooled and reheated, especially when mixed with butter, oil, or cream, the starch can transform into a form that is harder to digest. This altered starch can interfere with insulin function and promote chronic low-grade inflammation in blood vessels and the nervous system. According to research from Tufts University in the United States, seniors who frequently eat reheated potatoes tend to have higher levels of inflammation and poorer blood circulation than those who avoid them. Symptoms such as numbness in the hands and feet, knee pain, or unsteadiness when standing may be connected to this disrupted metabolism and inflammation caused by altered starch. Another issue is that many people reheat potatoes using plastic containers or bowls. They may not realize that high temperatures from microwaves can cause chemicals like BPA to leach into the food. BPA has been shown to negatively affect hormones, heart function, and the nervous system. For seniors whose immune systems are weaker and detoxification processes slower, the gradual buildup of BPA can increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and memory decline. Sadly, white potatoes, though familiar, do not offer as many antioxidants as sweet potatoes or other deeply colored root vegetables. They may be filling, but they do not truly nourish the body in a lasting way. Reheating white potatoes not only causes the small amount of available nutrients to be lost, but also adds extra pressure on the heart, liver, and nervous system. If you often feel sleepy after lunch or notice heavy limbs and a slow mind in the afternoon, think back. Was there reheated potato on your plate? That may be the hidden reason behind your drop in energy or the feeling of aging faster after what seemed like an innocent meal. An elderly woman named Mrs. Auslan, age 73, once shared that she used to enjoy making a large pot of mashed potatoes to eat gradually throughout the week, but after switching to fresh sweet potatoes each day, she said she felt lighter, with less pain and less sluggishness after dinner. Her story is a clear reminder that small changes in how we use leftover foods can lead to significant improvements in health. So, if you still want to eat potatoes, enjoy them freshly cooked, and, if possible, replace them with sweet potatoes, beets, or pumpkin root vegetables rich in beta-carotene, anti-inflammatory compounds, and nutrients that support eye health, brain function, and the immune system. Are you surprised to learn that something as simple as reheating food can affect your memory, joint health, or even your heartbeat? We often overlook this because reheating leftovers seems so normal, but as your body enters a stage that needs more care, Every meal becomes a message you send to yourself. Today's video is not just a list of 3 foods you should reheat and 3 you should avoid. It is a gentle reminder that growing older is not a time to give up. It is a chance to make wiser choices. Choices like eating foods that nourish you, actions that show love to your own body, and decisions that help you stay independent and enjoy a good quality of life. Reheating a bowl of oatmeal in the morning, warming up a nutritious vegetable soup in the afternoon, or gently steaming brown rice for dinner. These are small habits that can make a big difference for your blood circulation, memory, and the strength in your legs. On the other hand, by avoiding the habit of reheating mushrooms, eggs, or white potatoes, you are also avoiding hidden dangers like inflammation, bloating, high blood sugar, or lasting fatigue. You do not have to change your whole life in one day. Just begin with one small change, starting with what is on your plate this evening, how you store your food, and how you warm it up. These daily choices, done consistently, can help protect your balance, your clarity of mind, and the strength of your heart. Old age is not an endpoint. It is a new journey, a stage where you have the right to choose what truly supports and lifts you up. Every meal is a decision, and when you choose to eat foods the right way, your body will quietly thank you in return with lighter steps, deeper sleep, and mornings that begin with more energy and peace. If you learned something helpful from today's video, feel free to leave a comment and share your experience or the new plan you want to try this week. Are you eating any of the foods mentioned? Have you ever felt the difference after a small change in your eating habits? I am always here, ready to listen and walk alongside you on this journey of healthy aging. And if you found this video useful, please do not forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss the next helpful tip. Each video will open a new door to clear, simple, and practical knowledge to help you live healthier, happier, and more confidently each day. Wishing you continued health, peace, and steady steps on the path ahead. See you again in the next video.